How you going, team? Welcome to another Mindful Monday. Now, it's raining in Sydney, so again, I'm back in the car doing this Mindful Monday with you. Now, I wanted to talk to you about the paradox of choice. So if you watch my Self-Reflection Sunday yesterday, I was talking about the subtle art of not giving a fuck, a book that I reviewed. And one of the big points that I took away from the book was how that action creates motivation that leads to inspiration. And it's actually a loop, so it goes around. So you'll take the action, you'll have motivation, that'll create inspiration, and then that will then in turn make you take more action. And then it'll just feed itself. So it's fantastic, it's perfect. However, in health and fitness today, we are spoiled for choice. We have so many options to choose from. Now, so I did a little Google search last night and figured out how many different fitness locations, fitness studios, gyms, boot camps, outdoor training were within a 2K radius of my house here in East Lakes in New South Wales. And there was 17 different locations. Again, gyms, PT studios, outdoor boot camps, personal trainers, everything under the sun. I think there was a pole dancing place as well. So there's plenty of things around. So then I have this thing that they call the paradox of choice. Because there are too many things to choose from, I will either make a choice and be unsatisfied because I wonder, what if I'd done the other thing? What if I'd done the pole dancing? Maybe it would have been fantastic for me. I'll never know. So then I feel bad for not having chosen the right thing, even though that could be a perfect thing for me. I could be doing jiu-jitsu, but then I go, oh, what about this other thing? Or if we don't choose, then we're just sort of putting ourselves up and we go, well, there's too many things to do, I'll just do nothing, which is a very common thing that we see in the health and fitness industry. We are spoiled for choice, yet there are people that are still inactive. You could, depending, of course, location-wise, generally within, if you live within a major city, even in the suburbs, there's plenty of choices. There's probably at least 5 to 6 gyms within a local vicinity of you, and maybe it's not perfect for you, maybe it's not exactly what you want to do, so you just do nothing. So is nothing better than something? I would disagree. I think something is better than nothing. So what you need to do is you need to find something that you're comfortable with and you're happy to go do that, and you have to accept that it may not be right for you, but you're still going to give it a go. And whether you do a week trial, I would say at least 2 weeks, really. You need to do at least 2 weeks to sort of try it out, see what it's like. I don't think you can do a week and really get a full understanding of it. So the advantage is a lot of these health and fitness places offer trials. So you need to go for a trial, see what it's like. And you need to accept that it may not be right for you. You may go to the gym, may get a program from a trainer, or you may choose to go with a personal trainer. You do that for a month. See how that is. If it's not right, move on. Don't stay there and be unhappy. Make the choice and move on to something else. Once you find that thing, then go with that. Nothing is not better than something. And because we then take action, that will create motivation, which will create inspiration, like I was saying yesterday. So you won't be stuck for choice, because what you'll do is you'll go, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go do this in the park. I'm going to train at this venue and do this for a month. And then you go, it's okay. I don't love it. I probably want to do something different. You search for something else, and because you're already taking action, the transition from one place to another will be a lot better. Because what could happen is, instead of going and being proactive, you go, I don't like it, I'll just stop. And then you won't do anything. And then you'll wait for motivation. And as we know, motivation, very hard to come by. So you want to make sure you strike while the iron is hot. So you want to move from one place to the next. Now, of course, on my end, being a business owner, being a personal trainer, that's not great. But however, I would rather someone leave and go do something else that they enjoy if they don't enjoy training with me for whatever reason. They don't like me, they don't like my mustache, what the type of training I'm doing isn't their style, and that's perfectly fine, because not everything's going to be for everyone. I would much prefer them to move on, and I would help them move on to find something better, because I'd rather them do something than nothing. So, to recap, don't get stuck by this paradox of choice. Make a decision, take action, review. If it's not good, move on. Strike while the iron is hot, take action, team. So if you haven't watched my Self-Reflection Sunday, I'll put it in the comments below. Make sure you watch that, because I talk a lot about different things in that one from yesterday. But I want to know where you've been stuck for choice. Maybe it was down at the local pub and you didn't know what beer to have because they had 20 beers on tap. Maybe it was again at the bistro at that same hotel. They had 20 different meals. What do I get? I generally go for the chicken palmy. It's consistent. You can't go wrong with the chicken palmy unless they overcook it, but that's another story. We get stuck. Oh, man, what do I have? Do I have the steak? Do I have the chicken palmy? Do I have the special? Just make a choice, team. Make a choice. So I'll leave you with that. Have a great Monday, team. Thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it.